Welcome back to Ride JBI. This is JB. Today we finished up a suspension revalve on this 2022 Husqvarna TC85 big wheel. The stock WP AER 43 air fork, aka XACT 43 air fork, was revalved to our JBI suspension SoCal Hill spec. This is a much firmer setting than a motocross spec, as this rider likes to jump really big jumps and likes to hit metal ramps as well. It'll also work well for amateur arena cross and amateur supercross riders. The majority of our work focused on the damping side of this fork. That would be the fork over here, where we did extensive modifications and revalving in order to make this fork a lot stiffer than how it comes in stock form. Even the stock settings are soft for a motocross setup, in our opinion, and for aggressive, experienced riders. So our SoCal Hill setting we put in here is a lot stiffer than what came stock, and the riders can be very appreciative of that when they get this bike back and start jumping again. The shock was also revalved and resprung as well to a matching JBI suspension SoCal Hills spec. These WP Xplor shocks feature a lot of tunability and adjustability internally. So we did some extensive valving mods to the main piston and compression adjuster assembly on this shock. So when this rider gets their bike back, they can expect it to ride much taller in the travel, or let's say higher up in the stroke, and be much more difficult for it to bottom when they go ahead and hit jumps. Ride JBI's done a lot of work with these Husqvarna KTM and Gas 85s. The stock suspension, I'd say, is well suited for a beginner type rider, especially if they're doing some off-road riding. The stock stuff is really on the soft side. The motocross settings we have are much more in line for experienced riders at the track, as they feature a lot more hold up. Ride JBI has also tested, tuned, and developed many other settings for these 85 bikes. So whether you're riding a variety of different types of off-road riding, motocross, arena cross, supercross, or in this case, hitting ramps and hitting jumps in the hills, Ride JBI has a setting for you.